welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme. I hope that you're all doing well. We're doing a live stream today. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Let me know if the background music is a little too loud. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Healing Heart. Alrighty. So before we begin and get into anything today, before I get into the channeled messages and we do a reading, I did want to share with y'all, I received a package from Otter Spirit. They sent me some cool little bracelets. Figured I would share them all with y'all. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So they sent me a black tourmaline bracelet, a lapis lazuli bracelet, and a sodalite bracelet. Let's see. I like how they come in these cute little packages. Even have these little cards explaining everything, the zodiac sign that it goes with, how to take care of them. They even have like these little pouches. I was so impressed. I was like, I need to share this with everyone. These are really nice bracelets. You can tell by the quality too that they're not going to break, and they come in different sizes. They have small, medium, and large. This one's the black tourmaline. I am safe. I am protected. Little care cards. If anyone is interested, the link to Otter Spirit's website is down below. There are 2 coupon codes in the description as well. Jayme 20 for 20% off your order. And for the whole month of November, they're doing a 35% off sale. Anything over $99 using promo code Jayme 35. And it's Jayme with a Y, Jayme. This is so cute. I love the boxes. I felt so special when I opened these up. This one is lapis lazuli. It even tells you to clean gently with the damp cloth. Avoid prolonged exposure to sunlight and water. I didn't know that about lapis lazuli. Lazuli, excuse me. Wow, it's so beautiful. Hi, everyone. And then, what else did they send me? This has to be the sodalite bracelet. I'm going to do a video on how I cleanse and anoint my bracelets. I just have them on for now. I like them to get used to my energy first before I anoint and I cleanse them. But that's the sodalite bracelet. These are the large ones in case anyone needs to see for size. I've been working out a lot lately. Oh my god, just what I need, more crystal bracelets. Just what I need is more crystal bracelets. Oh, these are zodiac signs associated with sodalite, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, and Gemini. It's very interesting. I'm a Virgo sun, Sag rising, Gemini moon, and an Aquarius north node. That's perfect. These are amazing. Like I said, the link is down below in the description box. The promo codes are also listed there as well. Please take advantage of them. These are amazing. These are even great to gift. And a small percentage of the sales from Otter Spirit, from their bracelets, goes to actually help the otters. You know, it's their planet too. But now that I have that out of the way, I just really wanted to share that with y'all. Let us get into the channeled messages. So the first one that I received is, there is somebody here who is not learning the lesson that they can't control everything. So they're about to learn that lesson the hard way for their refusal to give something up, for their refusal to let go of something. It's like they're dead set on some kind of one-sided competition that they're trying to control some kind of outcome here. And I feel like the universe is about to like literally slap this person awake to understand that you cannot control everything. Now, there was also this other message that I received while I was pre-shuffling. Someone here that you rejected privately is making the same offer publicly. And the reason why they want to give you this offer publicly now is they already know what the answer is. They know the answer is still going to be no. But the reason why they're asking you publicly now is because they want to either shame you or apply some kind of pressure, and they want you to paint you out to be the bad guy. So I just want to say, if this does happen, where someone's trying to do this to you publicly, even though they already asked you privately, but they just want to like shame you, everybody else is going to see it. They're going to see it in their tone. They're going to see it in the way that they act when you say no. Because I feel like whatever this is, it seems very like childish in a way. Like entitled. Like that childish entitlement is what it feels like. So you're going to be okay, and don't care what anybody else has to say or think because you say no publicly. Now, we're going to get into it. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy, and what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? I don't think this is going to be a long reading. I'm going to try to keep it at an hour. If you can tell, I have the sniffles. Trying to go to bed early today, see if I can shake it off. Universe. What is going on in collective energy? And what do they need to know? The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is headed for a loss. Somebody is trying to tip the scales in their favor. And in doing so, and in being greedy, they ended up losing it all. This is somebody who was trying to hoard things all to themselves. Then they ended up losing it. Maybe they gambled it away in some kind of way. Or they didn't adhere to some kind of contract. Because to me, the Six of Pentacles is the act of justice playing out. Somebody here did not follow through with something here. Or they could have broken the law in some kind of way. Like I said, somebody here has been greedy. However they attain this, I'm getting fraudulent. Like something here was fraudulent. Either they were supposed to give something back, like whatever they received. Like it's giving the energy, I'm not saying that this is a business, but it's giving the energy of like, you know, somebody receiving funding for a product, but never following through and delivering that product. It's that type of vibe. We have the Four of Wands here. Whatever this is, this has to do with some kind of stability. This could even be involving some kind of a home, living situation, or something here that brings some kind of security. Somebody was very immoral and unjust here, because the Six of Pentacles talks about morality as well, doing the right thing, keeping the flow going as well, by helping those that are less fortunate, by helping those who need assistance. So this could even have been somebody here was taking from you, even when they were supposed to be helping you, or aiding you in some kind of way. And it's giving the energy of like, they did something, especially with this Four of Wands, it's like, let's put on a show. Because the Four of Wands, to me, it's when the lovers come together, and it's their nuptials, and it's being witnessed by, you know, the people that they invite to the wedding. So something here was witnessed, whatever this, or this could be that energy of somebody trying to publicly get you into something to shame you. But again, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this could also talk about entitlement as well. Universe. We have Judgment. Somebody, they're on the Judgment. This is the past coming back to bite them in the butt. For being greedy. For being gluttonous. for being controlling. 9 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups upright. It's like somebody was trying to get in the middle of your happiness, your wishes, your desires, your dreams coming true in some kind of way. They never wanted you to be happy. Oh, thank you, Bridget. That's my goal. Try to go to bed early. I'm gonna try. It's like they were trying to rob you of your happiness, of your joy, of your innocence here. Somebody was very immoral. Strong Leo, Aquarius energy here on the table. Could be Libra as well. This has to do with your happiness. This could even have been somebody here who pretends to be like they're on your side, like they're on your team with that 4 of Wands energy. Like they put on a nice big show, a nice big front when they're in front of everybody who matters, or everybody in the group, or in the environment. They show up in a certain way, but they treat you differently privately. Universe, tell us more. We have the Queen of Cups. Wow. I just glanced at the bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Somebody was actively working against you, creating some kind of sabotage. They never wanted you to be able to fight back. It's like they really wanted to end you. Wow, and I can see the World card poking up right there. They really wanted to end you in some kind of way. They never wanted you to be able to progress and move forward. Excuse me. Maybe at one point something did end for you. And maybe for you it ended up being like another awakening in a sense. It was an ego death. It was a rise from the ashes kind of moment for you. They were kind of hoping and counting on the fact that you would stay down. So this was someone that was actively working behind the scenes because they wanted you eliminated out of the picture. Maybe that was what they were doing in order to tip the scales in their favor. Maybe that's what they did that was so immoral and unjust. Now they're being held accountable for it here. Something here to do with your heart and your good nature. Maybe for some of you, it's your intuition. That this person needed you gone because... or they needed you unbelievable, because swords could have to do with communication. The way that you communicate, your ability to communicate, your ability to be believed. Somebody was highly threatened by your intuition. They never wanted people to see your good heart. So they were hoping that they could continue to stab you, essentially. Try and take you down. Trying to rob you of your spirits. Trying to rob you of your spirits with the Ace of Cups reversed. Because somebody here doesn't like the fact that you are loving on yourself. See, it has something to do with your perspective. It's your loving, kind-hearted nature. It's your hope. It's your faith. When people are in a low vibration, that really irks them. That really annoys them. This is somebody that's annoyed by your kind heart. They're annoyed by love. That's crazy. He didn't want your friends to... oh, I dated somebody like that, and then I dropped them like a hotcake. I was like, okay, bye. But now they're definitely not going to know me. We have the 8 of Swords. Somebody here is being confined to a mental prison. That could have been what they wanted for you. Maybe that's the trap that they were setting with that 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. They were laying some kind of a trap here. in order to keep you held back mentally, in order to try and control you in some kind of way. Whatever this control is, it's like, wow, going back to that first channeled message, somebody trying to control the situation, somebody that's been in competition with you. But the universe is trying to understand that they can't control other people's lives. So somebody was sabotaging you, didn't want people to believe you, didn't want people to trust in what it is that you were saying, maybe in your something about your motives. Somebody never wanted people to trust in your motives and in your intentions with this Queen of Cups. There's a whole group here that was celebrating and working together. So this could even be more than one person. It's like everybody's being judged, even the ones that were witness to and didn't speak up when they had the chance. Right? Because when you're at a wedding ceremony, usually the officiant, anybody has a contradiction to this, speak now or forever hold your peace. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, the witnesses had a chance to speak up. But they aided and abetted in allowing something here to be connected to you. To allow this dynamic, this contract, to go on for as long as it did. Everyone's being judged. Universe, tell us more. Six of Swords reversed in the High Priestess. You called something out a long time ago. I feel like you did. Either way, something here is coming in for you. Something here that's been very slow. It's been very slow moving here with this Knight of Pentacles. But it's solid, it's stable. It could be some kind of news. It could be some kind of opportunity here. Be very careful, because there's a greedy person right behind you, tailing you. Somebody here who hasn't learned their lesson. This could be somebody here who's already in timeout. And the universe is like, can you please just take a seat? Like, why do you keep standing up and not raising your hand? Somebody is trying to get in the way of something here that has been en route to you. Yeah, this greedy person is going to try and create some kind of confusion here. Because they want to keep something going, because it benefits them, but it doesn't benefit you, it takes away from you. Somebody here is not choosing peace with this Six of Swords in the reverse. They're refusing to move on towards calmer waters. It's like a drunk person refusing to get into the Uber. Like, they want to stay at the club, but it's like, you've been cut off. Universe. It came out upright and then it flipped in the reverse. Somebody is being seen for who they really are. This is somebody who's very immoral, very unjust. This is somebody here who lies, who schemes. Maybe you could have called something out on a King of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody here that abuses their authority in some kind of way, or has... It's like they act like they have more authority than what they actually do. It's like it's like the type of individuals that walk around acting like, they're the Queen of England, when in all actuality, they're a nobody. We have the Lovers and the Fool. The Two of Wands reverse and the Eight of Cups. A decision and a choice has been made. You walked away from a situation that was emotionally dissatisfying. You left somebody behind because however you decided to exit this situation, I feel like you exited something differently than how you normally would in the past. Maybe something here about quiet quitting. Like, maybe you quiet quit this situation, this contract, however this is playing out for you, whether it's family, friends, lover, business, take it how it applies. But it's like you quiet quit. Like, maybe you just started ignoring someone, answering less of their phone calls. Like, you just slowly just dipped, you know? You slowly just started moving in a different direction. You slowly started filling your time with other things. And that actually brought you this victory. Because now this person's like, wait, but now I don't have an excuse to come back in. That's why they're trying to ask you something publicly. They're trying to find a way to get you back in. Universe. There's also something here that you called out with this high priestess. Maybe you told someone, hey, if you keep acting the way that you're acting, it's not gonna pan out good for you, because this high priestess is right on top of this judgment. And maybe that's why they're still attacking you, because maybe they're thinking because you're a high priestess that you're doing work on them. We have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of swords energy here. 3 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. 33 likes. You guys could be seeing the number 33. Somebody here this person doesn't even feel guilty for what they did to you. They still feel like, in their twisted brain, that what they did was justified. We have the Hierophant reversed. This is a fake leader. This is somebody here that twists morals and concepts and uses things for their own advantage. There's a whole corrupt group here. 3 of Cups in this 3 of Pentacles. People are completely working together with this false leader. For why? I don't know. The 6 of Cups reversed. I don't know. Maybe somebody here was able to try and distort people's memories of the past. Like, this is somebody that's still holding on to something. I don't know. Like, maybe you did, like, one bad thing and, like, that's it, you know? Let's start the witch trials type of energy. Let's burn them at the stake. Universe, give me one more, please. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. Somebody here is receiving bad news. They thought that they were able to escape some kind of karma, but they didn't. It's going to creep up on them. See, and that's the thing. They're trying to even control how their karma plays out. And they can't do that. Something here is unescapable. Maybe they thought that they were able to avoid some kind of a loss, but maybe the universe delayed it on purpose, because maybe the universe knew that this person was refusing to sit in the timeout. Heavy on the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do have Scorpio here at the bottom of the deck with the Tower reversed. Somebody's going to have to pay up everything that they've taken back. They're held on their judgment. They're trying to run and escape from it. Maybe they were trying to tarnish you, High Priestess. Maybe for some of you, like, maybe you don't deal with a lot of people. I'm not saying that you're a recluse, but, you know, you're someone who's comfortable sitting alone. You're comfortable sitting with yourself. You don't need to be around people all the time, or you don't need to be around someone all the time. Somebody who doesn't like your heart. Maybe it's in your good-hearted, good nature here that you expose them just by being you, by the way that you act, by your motive, your drive behind everything, and someone has been trying to distort that. Maybe to make it seem like you were taking advantage of the group, and that you weren't really that kind. or that you're not really that kind, you're not that really good-hearted, good-natured type of individual, when in all actuality, yes, you are. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gray Bailey. You get what you put out. Yes, you do. And that's what somebody's getting right now. But I think they're having a difficult time embracing the lesson, because it's giving me the energy of like, well, see, to them, they think that you're doing something to them, or everything that's like, they got part of the thing right. Like, what's happening to them is because of what they did to you. But in their head, they think that they were justified to do whatever it is that they did to you. So in their mind, again, they feel like the best way to deal with the situation is to eliminate you. But what they don't understand is that whole vendetta, that whole mission, is the reason why they're going through what it is that they're going through. It's because they just can't leave you alone. You make this person feel unsettled, and this mostly has to do with themselves. There's something within them that they're unwilling to confront and to face. Excuse me. Universe, please tell us more. Please tell us more, collective. We have scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Somebody wanted you to constantly be disappointed, but now they're getting that disappointment. We have pineapple. Somebody could be wanting to reconcile with you. Someone here could also be a swinger. No tea, no shade. I just saw the pineapple. Somebody wanted you to also feel like you had no other options left with this disappointment in some affair. They wanted you to maybe be reliant on them. Maybe that's part of this mental prison that they were creating for you, to make it feel like you had no other options, no other choices. Universe. We have Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. They never wanted you to have a solid foundation, but yet you persisted here. Success with effort. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. You kept moving, even though it meant you were moving slowly. That energy is finally getting ready to catch up to you. Everything that you have put out is now being returned. This pineapple is still here. Somebody wants to reconnect with you. This person will not leave you alone. Maybe some of you guys need to do a cord cutting at this time. I keep looking at the scissors. Reaffirm to the universe, however which way you do it. You know, keep this MFer away from me. Cancel and rebuke all of those cords that they're trying to attach. I'm going to take those because I saw it. I was staring at the goldfish that came jumping out. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. There is a link. I don't think it's in this video. It's in my collective videos. There is a link to a cord cutting ritual that I did. It's a collective ritual. You can watch it if you really need to. But there is going to be some kind of increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Somebody was trying to stop that from happening to you. They never wanted you to succeed. We have Pale, time to get out of a difficult situation, and that came out with August. Maybe in August, you started moving differently, you started thinking differently, you started manifesting differently, and that's bringing you some kind of increase in material wealth, spiritual growth here. You've laid the bricks to a stable foundation here so you can erect your tower. You did what you had to do in order to get yourself out of a difficult situation. And this happened way back in August. You were on the road to success. You were on the road to success, and nobody wants you on that road. Or they never wanted you on that road. Maybe they felt like your intentions weren't pure. See, the problem is that somebody here is judging you. And for them judging you, they are now being judged. What is it? Cast ye the first stone? We have Beetle. Good fortunes here at the bottom of the deck. Oh, thank you for the coffee cup. Oh, thank you for the pumpkin. And the laughing disco, and the lattes, and the marsh. I just noticed all of that. Thank you. I have a problem. I don't look up sometimes. Universe. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Somebody is trying to stop a fated connection from coming together. We saw the lovers with... Did my microphone just cut out? I don't know why this thing does that. I don't know if it's the adapter that I'm using to connect it to my phone, or if it's just the microphone has seen better days. I've gone through 9 microphones since I've started this channel, and I know somebody does not want me to speak, but it sucks to be them. Either way, we saw the lovers with that Fool card earlier. Somebody here never wanted you to get into a brand new commitment, a brand new contracts, meeting your soul tribe, however that looks like for you. Business, friends, love. Somebody was trying to stop you from getting into these soul contracts, positive ones. But either way, something here is fated to happen. We did have that 4 of Wands. This new marriage, whether romantic, business, platonic, it's happening. In spite of this person trying to stop it from happening. This could be like somebody else's ex for some of you. Like maybe somebody is trying to come towards you, but their ex is just a crazy bitch. Like that song from Buck Cherry could be significant. Either way, you're on the road to success. It's interesting, we had that tower in the reverse earlier. You have built yourself a stable foundation. Meanwhile, somebody's plaster of Paris tower is falling down. You do have a distant friend here that is thinking about you. Maybe this new contract, commitment of some sort that you're supposed to be getting into, maybe it's from a distant friend. Maybe someone here that you haven't spoken with in a while, you haven't seen in a while. Maybe someone here that you've known since you knew way back in high school, or you knew at an old job. Maybe you're reconnecting. We did have that reconciliation out, so this could be this distant person. Maybe someone you haven't seen in like a decade. We have April. April could be significant for some of y'all. Somebody could have a birthday in April, even in August. Somebody here could have been born in 84. We have wind chimes, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony is being restored. We have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I think we already figured that out. But as a confirmation, somebody here that you know is undependable and insincere. And we have dogs, getting together with friends. You could be getting together with people that you haven't seen in a while, reconnecting in some kind of way. Maybe something here has been faded. Like, I feel like whoever this distant friend is, it feels more like an acquaintance or like an old work colleague. Like, I don't know if you're following me. Like, you could be running into somebody at Walmart, and you're like, oh my god, when did you move back to town? Right? Maybe it's somebody who moved away, and now they're back, or something. Something here is fated to happen. And somebody here was doing everything that they could to dull your spirits, to dim your shine, to stop this from happening. They could have even gone as far as to even like work together with a whole bunch of people. Maybe even teaming up with someone in your family? And maybe that the person in your family was like, oh, well, that's an advantage to me because I could use that to help me, you know, make sure that, I don't know, I'm able to take from them in some kind of way. Like, everybody here there was something in it for them, is what it feels like with this group. And I feel like it's an unlikely pairing in group, and I think the only thing that keeps them together, that bonds them together, is their disdain for you in some kind of way. I mean, that's kind of funny. You have to laugh at that. A whole group is coming together just because of you? Just because of you? Like, you really irk people that much? Being you? By being kind-hearted, good-natured? You're someone here who's highly connected to Source. Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they feel like you're judging them, when in all actuality, you're just keeping it real. We have key. Successful outcome to your problems. There is going to be a successful outcome to your problems. No matter how much somebody tries to get in the middle of it, they cannot stop this increase in material wealth that is headed your way. Maybe you're meant to connect with somebody for this material wealth. You are meant to bring something into fruition. Like, y'all are meant to manifest something together. For some of you, if this is a relationship, like, maybe you're meant to form a new bloodline in some kind of way. This could have to do with, like, spirit babies, for those of you where this is love. For others of you, maybe you're meant to open some kind of a business. You're meant to do something. We have a man here at the bottom of the deck. Dealings or relationships with a man. There could be a man that's involved here. You could be a man. Take it how it resonates. I did split the deck. We have ladder. You are climbing towards success. It can't be stopped. Let's see. We're going to pull out the character clues. Universe, please give us some character clues as to who this corrupt group of losers could be. I mean, they don't have anything else better to do? We have nephew. Somebody's nephew could be involved somehow. That came out 2 days in a row. Somebody here could have a skin condition. They could have psoriasis, dry skin, eczema, rosacea. They could have what I have, hydrodonis suppurativa. And I always say it wrong, so don't come for me. It could be you, could be them, but I really feel like this is somebody in that group. Somebody here could have a mole. Maybe somebody here is finding out that they have cancer. I don't wish that upon anybody. Maybe somebody's finding out that they have skin cancer and they need to get something removed because of maybe what their nephew did. I don't know. We have a life of the party. Somebody here could be the life of the party, or that's how they act. We have Hispanic or Latino. We have a Leo. A Leo could be involved. Maybe there's a distorted, corrupt Leo that's trying to lead this group. You know, Leos tend to try to be the life of the party. This could definitely be a distorted, negative Leo. We have sedan. Somebody here could drive a sedan. I just saw a Nissan Altima. Maybe somebody drives a Nissan Altima. We have a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn that's involved here. Maybe a Leo and a Capricorn teamed up. Or a Capricorn or a Leo sent their nephew after you. Or, I don't know, try to beat you in with their nephew. Somebody here has unhealthy habits. Somebody here could be a smoker. They could abuse some kind of substance, or, I don't know, they do something here without discipline. Maybe they eat too much Cheez-Its. Or maybe that's just me. We have Jewish. Somebody here could be Jewish. Maybe this is somebody here is very orthodox and traditional. Maybe they don't like the fact that you're not so traditional. We have blue collar. Somebody here could be blue collar. They could work with their hands. That came out yesterday too. We have powerful. This is somebody that thinks they hold a lot of power. They could hold some kind of authority. They could be influential in some kind of way. Somebody here could ride a motorcycle. Maybe it's this person who's the life of the party. We definitely have differences here. We have somebody here who's Jewish and somebody here who's Hispanic or Latino. Like I said, there's nothing common that unites this group besides maybe their disdain for you. Maybe it's a group of powerful, influential people trying to keep you out of something. We have pagan. Somebody here could be pagan. Oh, you're very welcome, Casey. I'm glad that it's resonating. We have flashy, vibrant apparel. Somebody here could wear a lot of, I don't know, name brands, a lot of bright colors, very flashy, very vibrant. Maybe they have the big chains, or I don't know. They're very extra. I know I look a little extra with all my crystals on today, but whatever. Somebody here could be the same height as you. We have step, foster, or adoptive parent. There's a step, foster, or adoptive parent that's involved here somehow. Maybe it's your step parent. Maybe it's one of their step parents or something. Maybe you don't know that somebody's step parent is a powerful, influential person. And maybe that's what connects two people together. Like, you would never know. You would never guess. Like, maybe somebody here is a street rat and, like, come to find out, like, you know, their dad's the sheriff or something. We have Catholic. Somebody here could be Catholic. Maybe there's a Jewish person here that, I don't know. There's definitely a bunch of people who are connected from different walks of life. And they all teamed up. Maybe because they all have unhealthy habits. In some kind of way. Maybe they all get together. Maybe that's what binds them together, as these unhealthy habits. We have a Gemini. There could be a Gemini that's involved here somehow, or somebody here could be extremely two-faced. Somebody here could be extremely toxic and, like, almost poisonous, you know, because if we're talking about this group, this could be distorted Capricorn energy. It's given, like, the devil vibes. Somebody here could have fun-colored hair. Maybe they're always changing out their hair color. Whoever's blue collar, I feel like the blue collar person drives a sedan. Maybe it could be a Capricorn. Did I say pagan? I think I did. Somebody here could be pagan. Maybe they worship the old gods. Somebody here could have animated eyes. Maybe that's what they use to try and get their way. They use their puppy dog eyes. Somebody here could have long hair. Maybe it's whoever's nephew Maybe this nephew has long hair. Maybe he has a man bun. Somebody here could have a very round chin. Oh, thank you, Mary. Basement dwellers. Absolutely. Universe, please tell us more. Doesn't Kev say that from, what is it, Intuitive Kev? Basement dwellers. Universe, tell us more. It's time for you to watch it go down. Grab that popcorn, put that Orville Redenbacher in the microwave, smear butter all over it. It's time for you to watch shit go down. Enjoy the gossip. Enjoy the gossip because the roles have switched. The roles have switched. Hola, Jeremy. The roles have switched and somebody knows that they have messed up. They know that they have messed up. They know what they did was wrong. This whole group knows what they did was wrong. They know they didn't speak up. Maybe this is the group who didn't speak up against the leader, even though they knew the leader was doing something wrong and corrupt. But they enjoyed whatever it is that they were promised. They enjoyed that little piece. Like I said, everybody here was promised something, or they had their own angle. Something here involving some kind of pregnancy test, or just some kind of test in general. Somebody here received some kind of unsure results. This could be involving that cancer thing that I said earlier. Maybe somebody here is going to be finding out that they have some kind of, maybe they need to go in for further testing. I don't wish that upon anybody. Somebody here has been expecting some kind of new beginning. This is somebody here who's delusional and just trying to fulfill some kind of a fantasy. Universe, tell us more. Somebody here is being investigated for all of their bad choices. Somebody knows that they messed up. So, wow, somebody's getting hit on all fronts. Just how they wanted to hit you in all fronts. Maybe they tried to, maybe they tried to attack your health in some kind of way. You know, applying enough mental pressure, you know, that takes a toll on the body, too. This was extremely organized. The trash is being thrown out, regardless. Thank you for the floating heart. This is somebody that claims to hate. Oh, I don't hate anything about them. But then why are they treating you the way that they treat you? Again, the show has ended. Expecting a new beginning and putting on a show. Somebody here could be faking something right now with this expecting the new beginning. It's like they're trying to fake you out. I don't think it matters to you one way or the other. So whatever's going on with these people or this person or this group, they're putting on a show as if they're trying to fake it until they make it. They're putting on some kind of show. They're faking something right now in hopes that people wouldn't pay attention to them. So it's like they're trying to, it's like trying to like sidestep in a way. Like trying to go back into the shadows or in hopes that they won't be seen. Like trying to backpedal. So they're putting on some kind of a show, they're putting on some kind of ruse, but they know that they messed up. And they know that somebody here is investigating them for their bad choices. This is somebody here who's green with envy. Green with envy. Exactly. That's what it is, Jeremy. They want to be quiet to avoid further judgment. Because they know the gossip's coming down. That's what it is. They know that people are going to be talking about them. People were all talking about you. They were all up in your business. Now it's their turn. And that's what they don't want. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to run away from their problems. They are trying to run away. So it's like they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Something here about Shaggy, it wasn't me. It's like, are you really that stupid? Universe. What's the tea? What is the tea? We have a broke ass. Somebody here's broke. They're spiritually broke. They're physically broke. That 6 of Pentacles was reversed. Somebody's gonna have to pay up. Bad karma. They're broke. They're spiritually bankrupt. So now they gotta do the time for committing the crime. I think what pisses them off even more is the fact that you're unfazed. I don't know why I'm laughing at this. It's like you're just sitting there drinking your tea, like... Like, oh damn, that building's on fire. That sucks. Like, that's what this is giving me. It's like you're watching this go down and you're like, whatever, it's not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, somebody was trying to use scarcity tactics on a queen rising? Really? They never wanted you to step into your power? They were trying to use scarcity tactics, but... you're more powerful than them in some kind of way? Maybe you hold more spiritual rank? This thief. This thief here was trying to use scarcity tactics. You know, I'm staring at this chessboard. It's like they're playing chess and you're playing like 3D chess. Or maybe you're playing 5D chess. They don't like the attention that you're able to grab. We have boss daddy or boss mommy. Stable, rich business owner. See, they were trying to cockblock you because they never wanted you to become a boss. They never wanted you to step into your power. So they were using... oh my god, my hands aren't big enough for this. They were trying to use scarcity tactics to block you from being this boss, from being this queen, male or female. They never wanted you to step into your power. They never wanted you to be able to be in control of yourself. They never wanted you to be your own boss. They wanted you to be in, they wanted to be in control of your life. But here you are dodging bullets. This is all because your light irritates their demons. Going back to what I said, it's the way in how you conduct yourself that has people pressed. Your realness exposes their fakeness. We have karmic friends. This is someone here that you were karmically connected with. Someone here that you can't fully trust, creates tension, secret competition. Continue to be listen, collective. Float on your raft, get a suntan, and sip your tea. And grab your popcorn, too, while you're at it. Although, I don't know if tea and popcorn is a great combination, but live your best life, okay? Peace is being restored to you. Because these people can't shake you. They can't knock you down. Not anymore. Played out. They're played out. These people are played out. And now they're being judged for what they did to you. And whatever was taken is slowly trickling back down. Universe, please tell us more for the collective, please. What came out? Change. Some kind of change is taking place here. Things need to change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Somebody has been delaying their own evolution by trying to delay your evolution, but you learn the lesson. And they never wanted you to reap the rewards of learning the lesson. Something here is being cleared out of your energy, so that this change can finally come in. This is the universe finally sitting somebody down for their ego. Because of their ego. Universe. We have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Somebody was trying to get in the middle of divine flow, and here you are, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, doing what you need to do, putting in that work as that Knight of Pentacles, following the plan that was given to you, the one that you intuitively have. For some of you, part of this issue is they don't like that you're so sure of who you are and so sure of where it is that you are going and what it is that you are meant to do. They don't like that. Again, this is somebody here who's blue collar or that type of vibe. Like maybe somebody here is doing a job that they don't even want to do. And here you are, you know, being yourself, being your own boss in some kind of way. And following your passion, following what you know that you are meant to do. We have right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Be in the present at this time. There is change that is coming in that I feel like is going to... Wow, thank you, Spirit. It's like somebody was trying to build a dam for your divine flow. But that dam wasn't sanctioned. Or it wasn't... It wasn't done with your permission. It wasn't done with your consent. Do you know what I mean? Like, they weren't supposed to build that dam there. It's like they were trying to build a reserve for themselves. But they were blocking divine flow. They were blocking your divine flow. Continue to be present. Change is on the horizon. Your divine abundance is here. Your divine abundance is here. That's what this change is ushering in. The fact that you are finally going to be able to access your divine abundance. The floodgates are being opened on the dam that somebody erected illegally. And they did it by casting judgment on you. You know, you get enough people together believing a certain thing, and boom, that's spiritual warfare. Now you have a whole group of people thinking that you're an asshole because of what somebody else said, because they were in their feelings or they felt entitled. Oh, I'll pray for you, you know, like, and that's how you start spiritual warfare. And that's how people get all mixed up, because they're not exercising their own discernment. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna get ready to close this out. We're gonna pull an affirmation and then an oracle. Universe. It's like the same energy of like smear a celebrity enough, right? And you're gonna cause them to shave their head like what they did to Britney Spears. Get enough people believe in something, and hopefully that, you know, they want you to lose your mind in that way. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. Oh, God is good. Oh, we have 2 of them come out. But you know what? I'm gonna take them. God is definitely good, and he always follows through with what he promises. He came to me 2 years ago when I was going through something, and he said, you continue to keep your head down and do the work that I sent you to do, and I will take care of the rest. And boy, did he. Yes, he did. We have 2 of them. We have Story of My Life and Manifestation. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Yes, my dear, this reading will be posted later on. It definitely will. I don't know how long YouTube's going to take to process it, because that reading that I uploaded yesterday, first of all, it took 4 hours to upload. And then YouTube, I was trying to post a post to let you guys know it was going to be late, but I couldn't even post a post yesterday. I kept saying error, and I'm like, okay. And then it was telling me processing, and it said no estimate available. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube's end, but the reading will be up, so you can rewatch this. We have manifestation. Oh, a small message for some of you. If your internet is running slow, go into your router settings, because I had to go into mine and I had to turn off QoS, which was like bandwidth management, and then like everything's back to normal today. So I don't know who turned that on, but that might help someone. Manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. It's time for you to get greedy. Get specific. Write it out. Right? Grab a piece of paper and write out exactly what you want. How it will feel. How it will feel to touch it, to hold it, to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? How will it feel? How will you feel? Will you feel happy? Will you feel content? Are you gonna, like, say you're manifesting a coat? How is it gonna feel touching your skin? The warmth that it brings to you, right? The shimmer in the light, right? Though, get specific. Get specific and really start feeling it. Use all of your senses when you are manifesting. Write it all down. Experience it. So that way you can manifest it. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Universe, please give us a final message. We have 2 of them again. Isn't that how yesterday... It's funny. Today's reading is ending with 2 cards coming out at a time, twice. And yesterday's reading began with 2 cards coming out at the same time. Something here is happening in pairs. I'm going to take both of them, because that's what the universe wants. And who am I to tell the universe no? We have number 27, enlightenment. Connect to your true source to manifest your desires. I'm gonna need my glasses. Which ones are these? I don't want those. I want these. I can see clearly now. Okay. Connect to your true source to manifest your desires. The color purple is associated with being artistic, creativity, and spirituality. It is considered a color of honor, courage, and is sometimes associated with royalty. Ganesha is sharing the purple hue to assist you with your spiritual journey inside yourself. By connecting with him and this energy, you'll be redirected back to your true enlightened nature. Your crown chakra is the purple chakra that is connected to your well-being in mind, body, and spirit in this life, and beyond. All energy blocks keep you from connecting to your true source. There's something here about Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear. That just came to me. All energy blocks keep you from connecting to your true source. Set a clear goal of how you would like to connect with your higher self. You may choose to be a healer or to practice a specific modality such as Reiki. You may simply choose to meditate. Everyone has psychic ability and a connection to the divine. Open yourself up consciously to opportunities that will help you reach your goal. To really enjoy living life on Earth, the more you can do to release the limiting programs and emotional patterns, the more quickly and easily you will manifest your desires. You can create your life as you intend it. Choose to live life fully and achieve real enlightenment where all things are possible. Amen to that. To infinity and beyond, absolutely. I cried at the end of Toy Story 3. I did. I was a grown-ass man and I still cried. We have decision. Consider all of your options to make an informed choice. What exactly do you want in this situation? Are you satisfied with the way things are moving in your life? Ganesha is guiding you to know what your desires are within your sights. Odds are in your favor. The decision that is before you is either sticking with what you know or breaking out and trying something new. This is a time for veering out into new adventure or making a decision that deviates from your typical trend or habit. Ganesha will gift you with a greater understanding of who you are and what you are capable of creating. Zero in on a goal. Take the step to make the selection. You have worked hard and really evolved through your life lessons. Get ready for a change. I told you, change is on the horizon. And maybe you guys need to start enlightening yourself to make a practical decision here on what you want out of this next phase of your life. Are you satisfied with things? The gateway of manifestation is open to you. You can change your current circumstances now. Connect to your source. I lost my place. Ganesha will gift you with a greater understanding of who you are and what you are capable of creating. Zero in on a goal. Take the step to make the selection. You have worked hard and really evolved through your life lessons. Get ready for a change. Motivate yourself by taking time to rejuvenate. Treat yourself to simple things that bring you joy. Discover new activities that take you away from routine. As you move through your day-to-day schedule in new ways, you create new thoughts. When Ganesha is holding the mace called Gada, he is challenging you to be more decisive. Once you start being more strong-minded, you will create the opportunity to reflect on your longer-term goals and desires. You'll then be in a better position to plan ahead and ensure you achieve those goals. You benefit now from a newfound sense of confidence and are ready for a major change. You might consider travel to exotic places, further education, or a major career change at this point. This will expand your learning and development and grow your horizons beyond your immediate environment. With careful planning and a moderated approach, you will set yourself up for success now and moving towards the future. Some of you could even be learning new things, like maybe you're, because I know like there's a couple of colleges that even offer like free online classes and like certain things. Like maybe you're like, you know what, I'll give that a try, you know, to boost up your resume in some kind of way. Maybe to boost up, get enough skills so that way you can get an entry-level position in the field that you want. Anything is possible with this energy here that is on the table, and that's because your load is being lightened here, because the judgment that you are under has now been reverted back to those who have judged you. But that is what I have for y'all tonight. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light. Thank you all for joining me on this live. And do not forget, if you guys want access to some really cute, amazing, high-quality crystal bracelets and jewelry, the link to my website is in the description box below for Otter Spirit, as well as the coupon code, so that way you can save as much money as you can, especially in this economy. But with that, I hope that you all have a great night, and once again, sending you all lots of love, and I'm sending you all lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.